The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator is a personality test for quirky people like me. You can be one of 16 different personality types, and you can be amazed at how accurate some results may be concerning yourself. Although I would like to preface that the MBTI has no actual psychological proof behind it. So, I took an MBTI test on stream last July 8th, and knowing that I'm an INFP-T or a mediator for 2 years straight, I would actually like for it to change now. So, how did it go? Okay, we just need to answer these questions. Maybe I'll give a little bit of justification as to why, or maybe I'll explain myself. Okay, first question, right off the bat. You regularly make new friends. Regularly? No, I don't. I don't go out of my way to make. No. I don't get out of my way to seek friends. I rather let them come to me. I'm that type of person. I don't approach. I'd rather be approached. But I'm working on it. Okay, next. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that be. In the past, I have. Right now, I'd say, yeah, a little bit. In the past, I have been. My mind is so random. I would actively search for things out of the blue. There is one time in the summer that I have been searching random history stuff online. I think I explore random topics. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Not that much, but no, not really. Not really. I'm a strong man. Next. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Do I? Do I make a backup plan for a No. 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 I don't. I just do things on the spot. If things don't go my way on the spot, then I would just think of another thing to do. Like, that's how just my life is. So, next. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Do I stay calm? I break down a lot. Am I calm? I don't think so. I would say no. Slightly no. I'm working on it. But yeah, I break down a lot. If it's like tomorrow's the deadline, my gears fire up. There's two things. My gears fire up so much that I finish it as fast as possible, or I don't even have the energy to do the thing I need to do. That's just how it is. That's just how I am. Okay, next. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you. Yes, like I said, I don't actively seek meeting new people. I'm introverted, but I'm working on it. You prefer to completely. No, I'm so bad at that. No, no. I have many plans and I can't even start one of it. You know what? I must say it's a slightly disagree because somehow I finish one before starting a new one, but sometimes I just do things simultaneously. I'm like that one guy who easily overwhelmed but then makes it hard for himself. I overwhelm myself, but I'm easily overwhelmed. So yeah, that's just it. What can I do? Okay, next. You are very yeah. Am I? Yeah. I still have personal things that I don't throw out. When I'm in senior high, I'm supposed to be third year college right now. I'm entering fourth year, but I repeated because I shifted to a new course. But I have pictures of my senior high classmates on my wallet still. Is that sentimental? Yeah, I think so. I still keep things. I don't throw away things easily. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I'm on the way to it. For school works wise, I do lists so I can track my progress, like what things have I already done and what I am yet to accomplish, like that. I'm say yeah, slightly agree. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Mm, wow. Why is this? Why is this 16 personalities attacking me. Oh my god. Yes, yeah, I'm that one. I'm a jack of all trades but a master of none, if you know that. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find. No, 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 no. I die. Even if you're a famous person, my shyness gets in my way. I won't talk to you. I don't care if you're Chris Hemsworth or a random person. If I find you interesting but my shyness acts up, no, I won't talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm just that person. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis. You know what? These past few months, I've been on a binge. This past month, I think, I have been on a binge of reaction channels, and I don't know why. I'm interested. I'm interested in these interpretations and analysis. I like to know more from the point of view of others. You're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Hmm. Am I? An event is going through my head right now. Like the past week, I think, or last 2 weeks, I got out to buy myself some food and I just ordered shawarma. Like, I decided on the fly, so I don't know. But I'm a neutral on that. I'm a 50-50 on that. Usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Yeah, yeah, highly. I'm a spontaneous burst of energy. Whew. I just do what I want on the moment. I don't plan ahead of time. I plan ahead of time sometimes if it's a huge thing, but if it's me going out, I don't know what I will do. I'll just plan where I'll go, and then I'll plan on the place itself, what I'll buy. That's me. You rarely worry about whether you make a group. I have been this last month. I just saw my new classmates for the first time, and I have been worrying if I could leave a good impression on them. I hope I did. I hope I did. You rarely worry. It's the opposite. I worry. Do you enjoy participating in group activities? Yeah, I enjoy it because I won't do something alone. I have group mates to rely on. That's one. But then the exchange of information, brainstorming, it's important in group activities. And I like that. I like that thing. So I like group activities in that sense, that regard. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. I like it, but I'd rather have a concrete ending. Nah, I'm a neutral on that. It's interesting, but I don't particularly like it. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Like, of course, I'll be proud of myself if I accomplished something. Yeah, I'm that prideful, but helping others accomplish things, yeah, yeah, say. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Yeah, yeah, true. That's one aspect of me I have difficulty choosing. Yeah, I guess. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yeah, yeah. I'm slightly pessimistic. Yeah. You know what? I'll lessen it. I'm a go with the flow person right now. I don't usually. If it happens, it happens. I I won't care at all. You avoid leadership roles in group settings as much as I can. It's hard being a leader and managing every member. If you're a leader, you know what I mean. You need to manage everything for the sake of the group and also the individual members. That's hard. That's really hard. I don't like being leader. You're definitely not an artistic type. I mean, in what sense, in what regard? Because I have some sense of artistic in me. I just don't know. Definitely not. So I'll disagree with that. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? Yeah, yeah. Strongly feel that because many people are emotional rather than rational, and sometimes the rational thing to do is the best thing to do, but people don't choose it because they're heart that tell them not to. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yeah. Mm, yeah. No. I'd slightly agree because, like I said, I'm a spontaneous person, and sometimes there's two things. This sentence, I do it sometimes. I binge an activity or activities to finish them in one sitting, then I'll relax afterwards, or I just relax and don't do any activities at all. That's just the two sides that I am. I'm a slight agree on that. Oh no, I'm uncomfortable when people argue. I don't I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. You actively avoid. Slightly. I'm a neutral on that. In some ways, in a positive connotation, drawing attention to myself, I want that. I'm an attention seeker. But if it's a negative thing, I don't want that. I'd rather bury myself alive than to have a negative attention on myself. So I'm a neutral. Your mood can change very quick. Oh yeah, yeah. I'd be enjoying this, then the internet acts up, and then I'll be mad. I'll be so mad. But yeah, what can I do? You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Slightly agree. Because sometimes efficiency is. It's obvious. Sometimes efficiency is obvious. And seeing people not like see it, it's kinda rattling. Why would you do that if this is easier? But I don't necessarily lose patience, I'm just slightly irritated. You often end up doing things at the last pause. Like I said, I'm a spontaneous burst of energy. I'm this sentence. I am this sentence. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. And I would say slightly agree. I just know I rot underground. So that's just what happens. 4 more pages to go. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I mean, nah, I'd slightly disagree. I like company, positive company. I like hanging out with my friends. Yeah, I enjoy my me time. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No, theoretical discussions are interesting. It might be boring, but it's actually interesting. People telling what they think, sharing what they think, that's interesting. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I'd say slightly agree. Empathetic. I'm empathetic. I'd agree. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Do I postpone? Yeah, yeah. I usually do. I ask for opinions of other people to affect my decision. Sometimes I don't make my own decision. I just consult my friends like what they think is better. But sometimes I do, but not that regularly. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. No, I always second guess. I always think of the what if. Man, what if I didn't go live today? No, it's happy. I'm happy to be alive again. I'm alive. I'm alive. How about you? Do you second guess yourself? I don't. After a long and exhausting week, a lively no. What kind of social event? A party with many people? No. I'd rather be have an intimate bonding time with my friends after a long week, then rest afterwards. I'd rather rest by myself. Oh, I enjoy going to art museums. I like art museums. Of course. I miss going to art museums. I wish I could go. The best art museum is like 2 hours away. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No, I can feel where they are. Like I said earlier, I empathize with people easily. I know where you're coming from. You like to have a to-do list for each day. This is the thing. Before going live today, last night, I have planned what I'm going to do for today. I have planned that I will go out and look at a bookshop to search for some things, if they have some, take a bath, and then go live. Out of those three, I only accomplished two, which is taking a bath and going live. I haven't gone out and checked the bookstore. I like to have a to do list, but I don't accomplish it. I'd say I'm neutral. You rarely feel insecure. You avoid making phone calls. Do I avoid? Yeah, I'd rather be it on text or chat. I don't like calls. So if you're a random trying to call my number, I won't answer it. Unless you're a friend, I'd answer it because I know who you are. But if it's just a random number, I won't. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Being open about something different is very hard, but it is needed to have an open mind. I'm open, but some things are just not it. I have different views. If you ask me from 3 years ago, is it 3 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago? If you compare me 3 or 4 years ago to me now, it would be very, very different. That's how different I am right now because I have understood the views. I knew where they were coming from. I understood what they were fighting for, what it means for them. So, yeah, I have understood it and I have changed accordingly. Being open to change for yourself for the better is important. Wow, what a philosopher. Okay, in your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiate activities. Do I? I'm not the one who contacts my friends and initiates activities. I'm more of the reminder or the asker. But I would slightly agree because I'm planning to initiate. I'm like planning something with my friends. I don't know when it will be done because they're all busy. But I'd like to eat out with my friends somehow. They're available. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to if my plans are interrupted, my day is ruined. I can't continue if my plans are interrupted. It would take me another week to do it. It's too hard for me. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. I would say doubts, things that I would have rather did. I'm not particularly bothered by, but it still haunts me. So slightly agree on that. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I'm neutral. I'm not that type of a person. I'm just here to live. I don't contemplate things. I don't philosophy. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Sometimes, yeah. Being a spontaneous burst of energy is tiring, and sometimes my emotions get the best of me. I sometimes do things that I rather regret. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. Na if they made a mistake, they need to owe the responsibility, the accountability. They need to be accountable to what they did. Your personal work style is closer to I'm a spontaneous burst. I'm a spontaneous burst of energy. Don't talk to me. When someone thinks highly of you, you want. Yes, sometimes I'm that person. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I would slightly agree. I'd slightly agree on that one. But yeah, I'm not I'm not bad with mingling with others. Against that, working alone is just fine. Do you believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No. Things like that is interesting. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet. No, I like the quiet. I like the quiet, but I like the noise. If you get me, you know at first glance how someone is feeling. I'm getting better at this. Reading the room. That's what you call reading the room. You can sense it. You can sense it. I don't know if this is the last or you know what? I'll just take it back a little. I don't regularly feel overwhelmed. I'm just when some things are just piling up one after the other while being close. Yeah, that's overwhelming. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. I do my own steps. No, I'm neutral on that. Yeah, I'm neutral on that. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Nah. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I'm neutral on that. I would like the opportunity if I want it. Letting go of an opportunity is sometimes bad. On my life, I had let go of many opportunities that I wouldn't do again. Me being involved in a group, there are many things that we have passed up on, and I wish that we had took it. It would have benefited us more. But what can I do? It's in the past. I'd rather have it. You know what? No. You struggle with deadlines. Yeah. Oh, it's the last page. You feel confident that things will work out for you. My course right now, I'm a broadcasting major. I'm somehow feeling confident. I planned out what career I'll go through. I think so. Slight, but yeah. Whew, what would I be? Let's see. Let's see. Everyone ready? What would I be? Ah, what? Well, I'd be damned. I'm still a mediator. It's still still the same personality type. 3 years in a row, I have been an INFP-T. Wow. Well, that shocked me a little bit. Wow. I'm still an INFP-T. Why? Why am I like this? Why? Well, so that was it. I am still an INFP-T for the third straight year. Well, this is somewhat a new type of content for this channel. So I hope you like it. And I'm planning more of these types of videos in the future. So definitely look out for it. If you like it, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and go ahead, share this to your friends and family. Tell me what your MBTI results are. Also, if you would like, check out my stream sometimes, where I sometimes play random games or just do wacky stuff on stream. This has been JGC. Thanks.